Hello and welcome, I am Roy at Ninjazilla90, and today I will be reviewing the LEGO Bionicle 2002 Toa Nuva Pohatu-Nuva figure set. And I got some things to say about them. So, with that said, let's get on with this review. And now, starting things off with the canister. First things first, we see a really cool picture of Pohatu-Nuva front and center on his canister. And we have the Bionicle title logo right there. And of course, we have the name of the figure you are getting inside, Pohatu-Nuva. We have another really cool picture of Pohatu right there, jumping from cliff to cliff with his grappling claws there, looking really cool. And of course, we have the Bionicle symbol right there. And of course, moving right along to the side, it's showing how we can put his grappling hooks into like this weapon that he kicks around to latch onto his enemies. And of course, we have some more information about like the LEGO website and everything right there. Well, the Bionicle website and everything right there. And we have an interesting barcode, a warning label. So yeah, don't try to eat anything inside this canister. But anyway, that pretty much concludes it for the canister. Now let's get him out of his canister and review the figure. And now here we have Pohatu-Nuva out of his canister in all of his Toa of Stone glory. As you can see, this is a pretty cool looking figure set, and of course, unlike the rest, he's basically built upside down. While his torso, yeah, you turn it upside down when you build him, unlike the rest. And yeah, with all this Toa Nuva armor connected and everything, yeah, Pohatu in his Toa Nuva form, yeah, he's pretty thick, especially for the Toa of Stone. But anyway, taking a look at his mask. His mask is called the Kanoe Kakama. This is the Kanoe Kakama in its Nuva form. Yeah, and it's kind of dusty because it's been sitting in its canister in a file cabinet in my closet for the longest. But anyway, I really do like how the silver armor contrasts with his brown and tan colorization. And of course, unlike the rest, as you can see, he's wearing sort of like these hammer toes on his feet. That is for kicking, because he does have with his gear function, he does have a kicking action. So that's what his gear function does. So when you turn the gear on the back of his bootay, that's what I'm going to call it, he can kick. Because that's also what the original Toa Pohatu did. But anyway, as far as articulation with the original Bionicle figure sets are very minimal, but we do have a ball joint in the shoulder right here, and we have a ball joint in the wrist. Same is true with the other arm, so we can rotate this arm and move it forward and back. Same is true with the hand. And of course, we do have ball joints in the hips, like so. So let me hold this so I can demonstrate articulation. And we also have ball joint in the feet as well. So that's pretty much all you're getting. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 points of articulation, maybe 9 if you want to count the gear function, but that's just a gear function. But anyway, there is how the gear function works, and I'm just showing you. And of course his armor is removable, so if you want to take that off, because these are buildable figures, or figure sets, so yeah, as you can see, you can remove that armor if you want to, so we can take it all off if we want to. But yeah, we don't want Pohatu-Nuva to be naked, so we want to put his Toa Nuva armor back on. So let's put that back on. Oh boy, what did I do? Okay. Okay, now that I have them back together, I'm going to show you what you can do with his grappling claws. You could pull them off of his hand, and he has these side clips here. So you take these clips out of his arms, like so, and you put them into his grappling claws, like so. And then we have his grappling claws. I'm gonna, well, it'd be easier to do it this way to demonstrate. And basically what you would do is kick his grappling claws. So I'm gonna show you again. Hopefully I'm trying to get him in focus. So yeah, you would kick something like that, because I know the original Pohatu came with like this stone he would kick, but yeah, I kind of lost the top half of that. Okay, you also, after you take them apart, you want to make sure you put the clips at the top part of each arm, because that's where they go. So, and let's put his grappling claws back in his hands. And other than to just combine his grappling claws into a kicking weapon, he also uses his grappling claws to climb up rocks and mountains and stuff as well. So that is another thing he uses these for. But anyway, yeah, there's nothing else much I can say about this one, other than the fact that he's really cool, and I've been having this one for a very long time, since he first released in 2002. So yeah, that's about it, because I've always been a really big Bionicle fan from back in the day. And yeah, I only have like the Gen 1 Bionicle sets. I don't have like the Gen 2 like from the reboots or anything, but I do have Generation 1, and I will be reviewing those. I don't have every single set from Generation 1, but I will be reviewing what I have moving forward on this channel. But anyway, that pretty much concludes it for this review. If I have to give this one a final score, I'm just gonna give him a 10 out of 10 for how well it's held up over the years, because I can't really take any points off for minimal articulation or anything, unlike other figures, because yeah, this one is from back in the day. It's not anything new, so yeah, no points taken off there. Yeah, because, you know, articulation from like way back when, yeah, you know, it's articulation is a bit outdated with this one. That's what I'm trying to say. But it's still good for what it is at the end of the day, and I still gotta give it a 10 out of 10. But regardless of that, yeah, that pretty much concludes it for this video. And as always, thank you guys all so much for watching. Your viewership is much appreciated. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And to wrap it all up, stay safe, take care, God bless, stay positive, stay powered up, and peace out.